Hello, I'm Shadow Spectre 11, and today I'm going to review and take a tour of the Starlancer TAC, one of the newest ships that has just dropped, and it will come out on Mist Day during Invictus. I happen to own it, so I'm going to do this one and go through it, and here we go. So as you know, it is modeled after the Starlancer Max. This is the default paint, which I particularly like, and beautiful ship. You walk up to it, you see the size 5s on the turrets, one on either side. Then you have your size 5 pilot weapons. And also here in the rear, we have missile turrets, 6 per turret. She is a very large ship, same as the Starlancer Max, but she flies slower due to the extra armament and armor placed on the ship. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and get inside, and we're gonna start with the lower deck first. So right now I'm in Arena Commander. This is the best place to showcase a ship. So in the armory, we have the suit lockers. 8 for the crew. So back here, we'll go, here are the turrets. So I'm going to go ahead and climb in one. Animation is amazing. Okay, the firing arc on this ship it does not fire with this radius fully forward, and it shouldn't. You have your pilot weapons in the front. You have an arc to work with, so it gets pretty much as it's going to get. I mean, you do lose a lot pretty quickly, ammunition, but it charges up pretty fast. You have your health, your pitch, it shows your yaw, and things of that nature, and you can change it with the gyro and everything like that, pardon me. So it is effective for what it is. You've got a pretty good firing arc radius for the ship in the turret, so it is supposed to protect. This is the starboard side, so it's designed to protect the starboard side of the ship. And this is basically a ground assault support vehicle and or ship. So it makes sense for it to have this type of capability and things of that nature. So we'll go ahead and jump out of this. All right. So now we'll go ahead and head to the back of the ship. And here's your drop troop area. Okay, so there's one thing that I am not happy with this ship, and I'll show you momentarily. But we're gonna open this up. Okay, so the ramp here does not go all the way down. Okay, so if you go to get back in the ship, you cannot. You can only go through the elevator and the rear ramp. In some cases, I guess it makes sense. And then here you have the weapon. Okay, so there you have that. So when you step away from this, it will give you this. Hit F to retract it. And that way it'll be out of the way and you won't have a problem with it. Now, each jump seat has a weapons rack next to it. 2 in the middle. And now we head to the medbay. Alright, so in your medbay, this is a tier 3 medbay. You can set your respawn. You have storage space all through the ship. Refrigerator. And you have your storage. And you have this area here. It looks like a component area where to recharge the medbed. And that's it for the medbay. So you have your cargo bay, which is 96 SCU. So with this ship, you're going to lose some of your cargo. The Starlancer Max takes 229, if I'm correct, and this one holds 96. So basically it's the same. There's your cargo grid on each side. And that's it for that. So I'm going to close this up here. Okay, so you still have your elevators here to take you up to the next deck. Now your engineering section is here. So you have room for all your components and things of that nature. Fuses. Batteries are not here at the moment. And then on this side here, got your cooler, shields, and back here in the back you have your quantum drive. It's a beautifully designed ship. As you know, we don't have engineering in the game yet, so we go along with this. Now, this is the hangar bay. This replaced the crew quarters on the Starlancer Max. So here we have your hangar bay. Now, people have been saying that you can fit 2 Furies in here. So I don't see why it's not possible. You bring one in, you put it over to the side, you bring the other one in, you put it over to the side, and you should be good to go. Okay. I will get a Fury and put this in the ship so I can test it. Okay, heading up to the front. Coming to this area, and here we have the crew kitchen. Refrigerator. Eating area. 2 heads. And then you have a weapon block here. And you have your crew quarters. So you do have storage here. In Arena Commander, these don't pop up, but you do have these, all of them open. And close everything up. Okay, so we're going to go here. There's your access to the lower deck, the elevator, escape pods, where there are only 4. You have your turret, and you have your blast shield. That's reversed. And then you go into your turret. It's your front turret. regenerates pretty quickly. Okay. And same on this side. This is your rear. Ugh. I mean, the firing arc for this is pretty much the same, is exactly the same as the Starlancer Max. So we'll go ahead and go into front seat. Now, I'm going to get into the pilot seat, or the co-pilot seat, sorry, so I can show you entering the rear turret for the missiles. So, it does say that everything is ready. Okay, so we're going to go into the rear turret. This is how you get into it. And we should see, yes, the missile pods are armed. Reloading. Okay, so we'll go over to this side. A little touchy. That's a little weird. That was a little off. Oops, that one took some distance. And there you have it. So, co-pilot controlled to protect the rear of the ship. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and lift the ship up, get her in the air, and go into one of the turrets so you can see the firing arc, what it looks like, and go from there. So hang on, and here we go. Okay, I'm going to keep bringing the gear up and keep her stabilized. A little faint right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into a turret and show you the firing arc while she's in the air. So I'm going to get in the port side. Okay, weapons are armed.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
That's as low as she can fire. The arc on the ship is not supposed to be fully forward. Or back. And even here, you would damage the ship. So you have forward weapons for the pilot to control, and what he doesn't hit, yours to protect the flanks of the ship. Okay, we have an airlock. Okay, we're going to take it for a flight. I'm going to arm the missiles for the pilot. And get an outside view. Okay, going into SCM to show you where they're placed. Okay, so we're going to zoom in. And that's where they are. Okay, I'm going to fire one fire. And they go from side to side. And you also have missiles here below. So, that is where your missiles are placed on this ship. So, I'm going to take it for a flight and give you perspective of how this ship flies. So I'm going to kick it up. Now this is an atmosphere. Okay, now I'm going to kick it into nav mode. In space, she'll get up to 800, but in atmosphere, nowhere close. And she does like to slide. So, I mean, it's a large ship. She's going to fly like a large ship. So you can't expect her to be super fast, especially with the extra armament. But this is my review of the Starlancer TAC. She's made to be, she can be solo. She's made for multi-crew missions and adventures. So I hope that you all enjoyed it. Please have a wonderful day and take care. Thank you for watching.